This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck. It's a 2002 Ford F250 Super Cab. That's a four-door extra cab. It is a 7.3 liter turbo diesel. It's two-wheel drive. It's an XLT, which is cloth. And it is a theft recovery purchased directly from an insurance company in San Antonio. This truck has a clear title, and it is a 146,900 miles. Really nice truck. It was a USAA trade-in, or not trade-in, USAA insurance truck, which means military owned it, which means it was taken care of. Military guys take care of their stuff. We love seeing that when we're buying vehicles. Anyway, we get it to Tucson. We do a 2-hour inspection. During that inspection, we drive it, obviously. We check, do measurements, take the wheels off, put it in the air, look at it, check it out. We tell you what's wrong. We tell you what we find that's wrong. We tell you what we find that we fixed and what we find that we didn't fix. This is what it looks like, what our little printout looks like. And I can tell you what we did. Let's see, we did, it got a driver door lock cylinder and ignition. That's obviously something that happens when it's stolen. We did a Rotella oil change with filter. We gave it a new battery, at least one new battery. We'll look under the hood and see if both of them are new. Let's see, because it's an 02, catalytic converter not required. Headlight, installed headlight, and left high beam, left low beam, and we replaced the driver door handle. So not much was going on here, which kind of makes sense. It's a USAA vehicle, so it was taken care of. Anyway, I'm going to walk around. I'm going to show you what's going on with this truck. And let's start right now. First of all, we got a nice set of Michelins here. This is how it showed up. That's a very high tread Michelin, which means it's probably, I would say it's got to be 80 or 90%. So the guy spent roughly $1,000, $1,200, somewhere around there, right before it got stolen. Which means he liked it a lot right before it was stolen. And that's always a good thing, knowing that somebody's going to spend that kind of money on it right before we buy it from them, from the insurance company. Real minor stuff. My brother's going to take this thing and take probably somewhere between 50 and 70 HD pictures. There will be a little device where you can click on that will allow you to zoom in on things. Get really close to it. It's actually, you see things that you don't even see with the human eye. So please use that little device. It's pretty cool. Got a nice spare. That's a new spare too. This is a really sweet truck. Plug. He's got a nice liner in the truck. Got a rollover hitch there. Anyway, this truck is obviously a nice rig. So, and it's a 7.3 low mile 7.3, 146 on a 7.3, and an 02 is low miles. Little thing here, a couple little things, but really, honestly, overall, very nice truck. I'm gonna fire this thing up. We're gonna look under the hood. 146,818 miles. Gauges here. All right. New battery on this side, but not on the other side. For the Ford stamps. There's a Ford stamp on that fender, Ford stamp there, stickers where they belong. We like to see all this stuff because it indicates that nothing's been replaced. Ford stamp there, Ford stamp there, aftermarket air cleaner. Exactly the way you want to see these, just like that. Oh, and I locked the door. again. It's about to rain again. So, I'm kind of in a rush here to get this done before it starts pouring. Look at the seats. Holy cow. You do not see an interior like this very often. There's one little hole right there. Manuals and a wheel lock. Tint's peeling a little bit. Boy, that's always good news when I'm pointing out a peeling tint on something. Pretty truck. Boy, I would bet the guy who lost this truck is crying. This is one where you'd rather get the truck back than get the check. There you go. Mirrors out, in, up, down, other side, out, in, up, down. Tilt wheel, that works. Boy, this thing is impressive. Really impressive. Pretty truck.
Iowa State.
Radio works fine. Got an old school cassette player, CD player, cup holder. We got adjustable pedals here. That's down. That's up. Boy, this thing is, let me get a seatbelt on here. This is quite a rig here. Overdrive off and on. Let's see, it does have parking sensors, which is kind of unusual in a 02 in their factory, so let's see if they work. Yes, they do. Wow, nice truck. All right, let's go for a ride. This is on a clear title. If you come to Tucson, drive it home, you're gonna pay tax and dock fees. Taxes, dock fee is $250. Tax is 2% city sales tax here in Tucson, plus whatever your state tax rate is. If your state tax rate is, for instance, 3% and you come here, you're gonna pay a total of 5% tax and a $250 dock fee. That's year 3 plus R2. That's how you get the tax rate. If you're one of our Alaska buyers, your state tax rate is 0, so they would pay 2% tax and then $250 dock fee. You pay by wire and ship, no tax, no dock fee, just pay your motor vehicle fees, whatever you have to pay when it gets there. If you pay by wire and ship, we will, once we receive full payment by wire, we will fill in the title as you instruct us to with your name and address, notarize it, scan it into your online file. We would scan in the envelope we mail it to you in. We have the copy that we will also have a scanned in copy of the title that we received from the insurance company. Boy, this thing really runs good. Wow. For a 7.3, this thing's pretty quick. 7.3s are not known for speed really as much as they are power and durability. And this one has a little bit of speed. Kind of feels a little bit quicker than usual. Anyway, once we get your wire, we'll notarize the title, send it off to you, and everything that we have, paperwork-wise, you will have in your online file. Deposits. Look at this thing go. Wow, what a truck. Deposit. Please get your deposit. Once we have a deposit, which is $500, we have a deal. We'll put your name in a banner on the truck, in a little banner over the truck at wheelkinetics.com. You'll know it's yours. Until then, it's for sale. Last thing I'm going to say, it really doesn't pertain much to this truck since it's in such a great shape, but you never know. This truck's way out of warranty. Every vehicle that we have, I say this about at the end of every video, so I'm not singling this truck out. Everything we have here, I say this about, whether it's Dennis's BMW or these mega cabs, they're out of warranty. The people who built this truck didn't know what was going to happen to it after a certain number of years and miles, so they made the warranty expire. If they don't know what's going to happen, there's absolutely no chance that we know what's going to happen, more so than they know, okay? We don't know more than they know. So please, realize that there's some risk involved in buying anything used, whether it's a toaster or a Lazy Boy recliner or this truck, okay? This truck would be shocking if it had a real problem, but anytime soon. This is a beautiful rig, but Ford bailed on it, and they built it. So if you have a problem, you know, whether it's a week from now and you need a windshield wiper motor, or you need a wheel lock something, or any kind of chingadera for it, go buy one. Okay, there's some risk involved. You're the owner. You go get it fixed. Okay. If you don't like risk, go buy a new one. In a new version of this, of course, they don't make a 7.3 anymore, but a new version of this is probably two-wheel drive extra cab, somewhere around 40, 45, and then you get 3 years and 36,000 miles of stress-free, and then you'll, after that's over, you'll still owe about 30 grand, and you'll be stressed again. So you're saving a ton of money, you're getting a great truck, but realize you might have to fix something sooner or later with some of the money you saved buying from us. All right? We just like to keep it real, and that's how we do it. All right? Anyway, this is a sweet truck. Thank you for your time.